Following quickly in the footsteps of the Federal Reserve's rate hike this week, the Bank of England has also raised its base interest rate by 75 basis points, its largest rate hike in 33 years. The BOE rate is now at 3% as inflation in the United Kingdom continues to run at highs not seen in many decades. Seung-jae with the details.
As widely expected, the Bank of England on Thursday raised its key interest rate by 75 basis points, upping it to 3%. The latest move by the central bank marked the biggest single rate hike since 1989.
Today we've increased bank rate by 0.75 percentage points to 3%. This is the 8th consecutive increase in bank rate since December of last year. We've raised rates by a total of 2.9 percentage points during that period. These are big changes.
The central bank's 8th straight rate hike comes as inflation in the UK was running at a 40-year high of 10.1% in September. The very recent Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey gave the nod for the latest hike despite the burden on households.
So why are we doing it? And why are we doing it now when so many people are already struggling with higher energy and food prices and other bills? Well, quite simply, we're increasing bank rate because inflation is too high, and it's the bank's job to bring it down.
However, with prospects of a recession deepening in the UK, economists believe that the central bank will now step back a bit and take a more dovish approach. In fact, the Bank of England forecast a prolonged recession for the UK, which it said could be the longest economic contraction since records began. The latest announcement also impacted the UK stock market, with the FTSE 100 closing down 108 points at 18,110, while the FTSE 250 tumbled almost 300 points. The rate hike also impacted its currency, with the British pound falling below $1.12. This week alone, the US, the UK, Australia, and Norway have all raised interest rates in the latest sign that central banks remain in tightening mode to slow down the red-hot inflation. Seung-jae, Arirang News.